Timothy Otieno is on standby. Timothy, good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, Akisa. The traffic here along Mombasa Road is rather normal, but any minute from now, traffic could be suspended on this particular road to pave way for the president's motorcade to head towards the Bomas of Kenya. But nonetheless, we've been able to see many dignitaries, their vehicles and their entourage pass through this particular route over the last 2 hours or so. The latest one being one of the election observation team that we believe is from the Commonwealth that had a police escort less than 5 minutes ago that has made its way up this road towards the Bomas of Kenya in order to prepare for what many believe will be that final announcement for the results of the presidential election in this country. Earlier on, we had also spotted the vehicle for the Speaker of the National Assembly, Justin Muturi, who had been escorted by a heavy presence of police about 45 minutes, 1 hour ago. Remember, Akisa, once this road has been cleared for the president to pass, it will be the first time we're seeing the president in public since he cast his ballot 4 days ago in Kiambu County. We have been able to see his political arch-nemesis Raila Odinga several times through press conferences, having, of course, raised concern that the elections may have been hacked and that the results that Kenyans are receiving may not be the true reality on the ground. But this will be the first time we are seeing President Uhuru Kenyatta make a public appearance since he cast his ballot in an election that the results projections show that he could be winning, despite the fact that the opposition say the results are not what it appears to be. So any minute from now, he is expected to pass through this road. He was earlier on expected to make his acceptance speech at the Kenyatta International Conference Center, that he was just going to come to Bomas to get the official results, receive his IEBC certificate as the duly elected president, securing himself a second term in office, and then after make his way back through this road to the Kenyatta International Conference Center, where he's expected to make his acceptance speech. Those plans at the moment appear shaky, as it appears that he may have to make his acceptance speech at the Bomas of Kenya shortly after the IBC finally makes its final results at this particular, for this particular election at this particular moment. So at the moment, we're going to see if we can be able to talk to a few people here on the road. This road is rather sparsely populated. Not so many people you can see here. Perhaps everybody's at home waiting to see the final presidential results, but I've been able to get one individual whom we're going to be talking to. Thank you so much for speaking to KTN News. Perhaps Kenyans went to the ballot 4 days ago. The IEBC is yet to release the official results for the presidential tally. Maybe what are your expectations? How has it been for you as a Kenyan? I assume you went out and voted. How has the past four days been for you?
Hello, my name is Alex. Okay, for the election, to me, I think it was fair. And also what you're expecting the outcome of the results. So we are urging all my fellow Kenyans to maintain peace and let tukubaliana na matokeo. So
the opposition in this particular election are claiming that there was a hack in the system of the IBC, and whatever results that may likely be announced this afternoon are not a true reflection of the will of the people. As somebody who participated in this election process, do you subscribe to that line of thought? Do you agree with what NASA has been saying over the last few days?
To me, I don't agree. Yeah. To me, I think the election was fair. Yeah.
So you're waiting for the IBC to make its final announcement this afternoon?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the IBC to make its final announcement. Yeah. And to maintain with that and we continue with our daily routine. To go back to our jobs. Because as you see for now, we don't have the vehicles. Yeah. So we have had a very hard time traveling to our jobs. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to KTN News. I'll let you go along with your activity. That's just the view of one individual who seems rather satisfied with how the process went and cannot wait for this to be over so that they can continue with their daily activities. As I've mentioned, not many people on the streets at this side of the town, at least. Many perhaps at home on their screens waiting to see what the IEBC will be saying within the next couple of minutes or so, Akisa.
All right, Timothy, we'll definitely see how that goes. Timothy there joining us from Langata Road as we wait for President Uhuru Kenyatta to make his way to the Bomas of Kenya. Since he cast his ballot on a Tuesday, like the rest of Kenyans, we haven't really had much from the president. So today, many expect that they will hear a thing or two from the president, even as IEBC is set to announce the final verdict any minute now. Currently, they are expected to have a meeting with all the presidential candidates. All of them are currently at the Bomas of Kenya, except President Uhuru Kenyatta, whom everyone is waiting for. We've seen NASA presidential candidate Raila Odinga arrive there at about 30 minutes ago. The other presidential candidates, Mohamed Abduba Dida, Michael Wainaina, Cyrus Jirongo, Japheth Kavinga, as well as John Ekuru Aukot are already at the Bomas of Kenya. And remember, 3 of them so far have conceded defeat. The first one was Japheth Kavinga. Just about 2 days ago. Then yesterday we saw John Ekuru Aukot also concede. We've also seen Mohamed Abduba Dida. So that makes it 3 who have conceded defeat so far, even before the IEBC makes apparent the final official results of the presidential vote. So we continue to bring you live pictures from the Bomas of Kenya. As our reporters have told us, the security was tight through it all since the polls began, but it has been heightened today with the number of dignitaries who've made their way to the Bomas of Kenya. Certainly the D-Day for Kenyans. NASA has made all kinds of allegations with regards to this particular election, have raised concern with the IEBC, has written to the IEBC seeking redress over a number of issues, but just yesterday night, the IEBC responded to a statement that NASA had made. NASA